In today's video, I'm going to show you how to fix a Zapier error from halted execution step by step so you can get your automation running smoothly again. This is really helpful if your Zap stops in the middle of a workflow, especially after a lookup step, and you want to prevent future errors without rebuilding everything from scratch. If this video helps, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more easy Zapier tutorials. Let's jump in. First, go to Zapier and sign into your account. Once you're inside the dashboard, look at the left-hand side and click on Assets. This is where Zapier stores different workflow-related tools and items that can help you manage your automations. After that, click on Zap Workflows. This will take you to the section where you can see the Zaps connected to your account. Now, find the Zap that you want to fix and click on it. Open the workflow that is currently showing the halted execution or error issue. Once the Zap is open, take a moment to review the step where the problem is happening. In many cases, this happens when a lookup step does not return a result, which causes the Zap to stop unexpectedly. If you want the Zap to stop gracefully instead of throwing an error, the best fix is to add a filter step. Right after the lookup step, add Filter by Zapier. This is important because it gives your automation a condition to check before moving forward. The goal here is to tell Zapier to continue only when the lookup ID exists. So, in your filter step, set up the condition so the Zap only proceeds if the lookup ID exists. This means if the lookup finds a matching record, your Zap will continue normally. If it does not find one, the Zap will stop in a filtered status instead of failing with a halted execution error. That makes your workflow cleaner, easier to manage, and much more reliable. Once you've added the filter, save your changes and test the Zap again. Run a sample so you can confirm the workflow behaves the way you want. If the lookup ID exists, the Zap should continue. If it doesn't, the Zap should stop gracefully without creating an error that needs manual fixing later. This simple change can save you a lot of time, especially if you rely on Zaps that run frequently or handle a lot of data. Instead of constantly checking for failures, you can build in a smarter workflow that knows when to continue and when to stop. That's one of the best ways to make Zapier automations more stable and professional. If this tutorial helped you fix your Zapier halted execution issue, please give the video a like and subscribe to the channel for more automation tips and step-by-step guides. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.